BTB Beyond the Balance.
The long wait is over. Hey there, and welcome to Beyond the Balance. This isn't just a podcast, it's more like a sit down between friends. It's where we talk about the stuff that matters, the things that we think about, we worry about, we dream about, but rarely have a space to unpack. Because honestly, life isn't just about what's in your bank account. It's also about what's going on in your mind, in your heart, your habits, your hustles, and your healing. We're in a world that's so loud, always pushing us to earn more, to post more, to do more. But why are we doing all these things? What's it all for? This is where we ask those questions. This is beyond the balance. So, what exactly are we going to talk about here? First of all, we are going to look into financial literacy, not that which makes someone to go on Googling what's after. We are going to talk real stuff, like how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. Most people do that. How to plan your money without feeling guilty for spending on a small joys like coffee with a friend at Java, or that place that you go, or that outfit that makes you feel like a boss. We'll talk about saving, yes, but also about money mindset. Ever found yourself saying, I'm just not good with money? That's not true. It's training, and we are here to retrain because money isn't just about spreadsheets, it's about freedom, like being able to say yes to a weekend away and no to that toxic job without fear of anything. Secondly, we will also look into personal growth and development. Now, I'm not here to tell us about those 5 steps or those 5 miracles to hack, to become a millionaire in 30 days. I'm talking about real growth. Like, how do you bounce back when life knocks you sideways? Or rather, how do you build habits that actually stick, like saving consistently or finally waking up without hitting snooze 5 times? It's about evolving. It's it's not just about building a better career, but becoming stronger, wiser, and more grounded version of yourself, being the very best version of yourself. We're gonna talk, engage deeply on these themes, on these topics. And thirdly, we will also look into perspectives. Have you ever noticed, for instance, two people, when they go through the exact same experience, how they come out completely different? That's perspectives. We'll also look into how our upbringing, the environments that we live in, and even our fears, how they do shape how we see the world. For example, one person may see failure as shame, while another will see it as feedback. We all have those stories, and I know uh, this is so true. And which of these perspectives basically leads to freedom? We will dive deeper to find out together, because it's not just about me sharing, it's about us having that honest conversation, us engaging, sharing insights. Well, not just that, we'll also talk about investments, not just in equities, stocks, real estates, and all those financial tools, but we'll also talk about investing in you. Like, how do you spend your time? What books are you reading? What relationships are you pouring into? Among other thought provoking questions, we will engage on these things, because sometimes the best investment isn't just that good portfolio, that balanced, awesome portfolio. It's a personal breakthrough. And real wealth, that's when your life and your money are working in sync. Sync. Who doesn't love that? When your life and your money, they are just working in sync. we look into that deeply and engage, just talk about real stories. Of course, we will look into geopolitics, last but not least, geopolitics and markets, and see. This might sound intimidating, but don't worry, we're gonna break down this so that, for instance, this war between Iran and Israel, how is it affecting you, a tea farmer in Kericho, cocoa farmer in Ghana, and all that? We'll see how this fuel spikes because of these things, and how there is sudden change in prices, things happening miles away, and they affect us here where we're seated. We'll see and make sense of this global chessboard and how to make smart moves even when the world feels so unstable, so unpredictable. Because when we engage, when we share insights, then we can get to understand how the ecosystem does operate, and we're gonna fit in so well. Finally, we'll also look into life and meaning, because what's the point of having money, success, a good LinkedIn, a perfect life if you're empty inside? Here we'll ask the deeper questions. Why am I doing all these things? Why do people say, why should I invest in money markets, buy bonds, equities, and all that? Like, what makes me feel truly alive? What kind of impact do I want to leave behind? Why should I take that cover insurance? And then all those things. We'll explore spirituality, stillness, purpose, and how to live a life that feels like your own, even if it means slowing down. Because sometimes the world wants you to be in a place where you're not supposed to. People want you to have this, but it's not what you need at that moment. So no, beyond the balance isn't just here to give you a perfect formula. We're here to talk about real stuff. We're here to have honest conversations with heart, with honesty, with intention. This is a mirror reflecting back who you are right now. It's a map to help you navigate what's becoming. If you've ever felt like you were made for more, but you didn't know where to start, this is for you. This is your space. So if you're done with the surface level stuff, if you're tired of the noise and ready for clarity, then this is your tribe. Let's begin the engagement. Let's talk. Let's have those real conversations that shape our lives, the lives of our generations, even generations to come. So it's not just going to be about those financial literacy, but also personal growth and development, investments, life and meaning, all these things holistically. For we are going to go beyond the headlines, beyond the hustles, beyond the numbers, because this is beyond the balance. Let's grow on purpose. Let's live with meaning, and let's build something that lasts. And together, we are gonna do this, because at Beyond the Balance, it's all about scaling up. It's all about shifting perspectives and soaring higher. Subscribe to this channel, and let's keep the conversations ongoing. We will handle these topics in series format, whereby our first one will be on financial literacy, where we will go deep dive into it and just see, why does it matter? Because sometimes these things are good. Saving is good. Investing and doing this, having insurance and all those things, they are good stuff. Yeah. But why do we really do them? Why? So we're going to just go beyond that intellectual practicalities of things, but just to bring those intellectual, those good stuff into our real life, our purpose, our ambitions, our own fulfillments. And when we engage, when we discuss, when we get to this, then we're gonna come out strong. This is the reason as to why I came up with this space. I have interacted with people across different geographies, different races, beyond borders in the continent and even beyond the continent. And I've come to see how there are so many awesome perspectives that when we come together and just begin to see things, begin to share our thoughts, our approaches, then we're gonna come to this place where we have this, what we call a paradigm shift. And when the way we see problems, the way we see challenges changes, when we have that psychological shift in how we are perceiving things, then that's the beginning of victory. And I believe by the grace of God, we are gonna go deeper, we're gonna grow greater. I've had personal stories, experiences, and so many things which really have necessitated me to bring this. So let's begin the engagement. Let's talk, let's discuss, let's have those real conversations with each other holistically, because we have a beautiful world and it's you and me who is gonna make it awesome. I mean, we're in this country, we're in this continent, we're in this world. Nobody else is responsible for making life awesome. But if we take that initiative, if we own our own growth journeys in different spaces, then it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have something that our children and children will look up to. And so let's have this.